research by American Association, the APP, the American Psychological Association, which is the APP, shows that the teenage girls who spend more than 3 hours daily on social media are more likely to experience anxiety, body dissatisfaction, and low self-esteem. Many girls begin to believe their worth depends on the appearance, how they look, not their ability or intelligence. So, as a parent, we can't just say stay off social media. We can say stay off social media. We can say our children should stay off social media. We need to guide them through this, how they can handle this social media handle. How can they handle it? As a parent, we expect parents should be children's guidance. You guys should guide your children on how they can handle social media. We can just say they should stay off social media like that, because you learn the bad way from social media and you learn the good way from social media. You see, the goal is to help them develop confidence that comes from within, not from likes or comments online. We say again, which is the encouraging inner strength and values. Before we go there, our listeners out there that are listening to us, don't forget to follow us on our various social media handle, which is the Instagram Overt News, Facebook Overt News, X Overt News, TikTok Overt News TV, and YouTube Overt Radio. If you want to call in, you can call in on 081 69502740. I repeat again, 081 and we are broadcasting live here at Pangrove, Lagos, Ilupeju, Pangrove, Lagos. We are streaming live here, Zeno FM radio at Overt Radio. So let's go back to what we said earlier, which is the encouraging inner strength and value. You see, confidence isn't about selfies and followers, it is about your self-worth. So we expect our parents out there, your aunties, we expect aunties out there, we expect guidance out there, should please monitor their children, should guide their children. We can say they should go off social media, they shouldn't go off social media. You see, confidence isn't about selfie, about the people that look out there on social media, influencers. It is beyond that. It is about their self-worth. So let's go deep into this. Here is how we can encourage girls to value intelligence, kindness, and strength over looks. The first one is celebrate efforts, not appearance. Instead of you look so beautiful today, instead of you saying you look so beautiful today, you can probably say, I am proud of how hard you have worked on that project. You shouldn't encourage your children's appearance. You should encourage their efforts. You should celebrate their worth, celebrate their efforts, how much they've worked, not their appearance. Because most of our children now, they come out. Let me talk about their appearance. They come out how they see more of social media. Okay, this is how this person dressed on social media. I want to dress like that. I saw a video on TikTok this morning. A girl was celebrating her friend. Her appearance was not communicating good modesty, because the way she was dressed, I'm very sure she should be around 16 to 15-year-old. She was celebrating her friend's birthday, and her appearance was nothing to be said about, because I'm sure where she got that kind of appearance from was something she saw on social media, probably on TikTok, on Instagram. She was looking forward to some influencers, some celebrities. So we as a parent, we should caution our children. We should, as a guardian, we should caution our children on how they access social media, on how they take social media as their day-to-day activities, on how social media has affected them positively or negatively. That is why we are their guardians. That is why we brought them to life, to guide them, because not all of them understood what that social media impact is all about. So this teaches girls that achievement and character matters more than physical beauty. Let me come again. This teaches girls that achievement and character matters more than physical beauty. Your character to the world, your attitude to the world, your achievements in life. We parents, we listeners, we parents, we aunties, we guidance should tell our children that achievements in life, it matters most, and it comes with sacrifice, which is effort. What is the effort you put in your achievements? More than your appearance. It is not about appearance. My child, look, you look beautiful today. Look at the way you look. Most especially, I'm talking to our female child. I'm talking more about our female child, because today is Women's World. So I'm talking to our female child. We shouldn't appreciate their appearance, better still we appreciate their efforts, their achievements. So now let's go to the exposes them to positive role model. Talk about women who are leaders, scientists, and inventors, and community builders. Mention Nigerians like let me say Dr. Ngozi Okonjo, which is or Toby Amazon. Let your daughter see that success wears many faces, not just pretty ones. We see some parents out there who give good lessons to their children, who make their children stay off social media, not stay off social media totally. They'll let them understand this social media, this is the bad side, this is the good side. It can influence you badly and it can influence you positively. We can see in this developed economy, most children, they have access to social media at the age of 10, 11, 12, 13. Do we parents, do we teach them, do we guide them? Because it has if we look at the population of children in the country, it has social media has actually influenced children in the country negatively than the positive side. Looking at their appearance, looking at the way they react, looking at the way they score songs, they are limited to things they do in school. They stop things they do in school because of they now face more of social media. They now face more of what they feel like, okay, these things are the best for them. Because where we expect the parents should come in to guide the children, to guide the female children, they are not coming in position to guide them. And that is why this program is the best for you. That is why we introduce program for women out there to reshape their family by coming again to stay. We don't say you want to zero social media from your children, especially from your female child. No, that is not the best thing. Instead, you guide her, check, monitor her. What is she watching on social media? You see a lot of things that spoils the female child, that affects them negatively, or some people started doing bad things from what they see on social media, and it is affecting them right now. So that is where we need the parents to come in to guide the children. Okay, let's go to the next one. Encourage open conversation. How many people, how many parents, how many guidance out there encourage, give room, give this communication bound between the children and the parents? It is very important. Encourage open conversation. Ask how she feels about what she sees online. Communicate with her. Look at her opinion about it. If it is sounding negative or positive, that is when you will know the impact of how social media has impacted good parts or bad side in our life. Don't judge, listen, guide, and correct lovely. You don't have to judge her by what she says. Probably she's saying that the naughty things that are not meant to be said by a child. You shouldn't judge her because she is influenced by what she sees. She has friends, peer group. So listen to her, don't judge her. Instead, correct her, guide her lovingly. As a parent, you don't have to correct a child with the way things are being seen, or the way we are being corrected back in the olden days. You should correct it because we are in a developed economy. You have to correct your child with the way we are now. Children nowadays, if you see that, if they feel their parents will beat them because of what they would say, that is where fear, they won't be confident in what they want. They won't be confident in, they won't believe in you. They don't want to say some things to you. So you don't have to judge them. You have to bring them closer to you, because they have a lot of things to say. They have a lot of things to say. You see, a lot of children are being influenced in school because of what they hear, because of what my friend is doing. I want to do the same thing. So if you don't bring this open conversation, you don't encourage open conversation between you and your child, it might affect your child. Even in school, it might affect your child. So let's go to the next segment, and I want to bring a call to my listeners. Don't forget to call in. If you want to call in, if you want to engage here on this topic, you can call in on 08169502740. I repeat again, 08169502740. Okay, we got to the third segment, which is the role of mother as a role model. The role of mothers as a role model. Now let's be honest, daughters watch what their mother do more than what they say. Daughters watch what their mothers do than what they say. You see, there are parents out there. If you are doing anything, if you give birth to a female daughter, just know they are watching what you are doing. Your footstep, they are watching them. If you are taking a wrong step, know your children are watching those wrong steps, and they are taking it already. It's not they are about to take it, they are taking it already. Because any footstep a child takes, or you are seeing nowadays, it is starting from the home. Go back and check the mother's footstep. You see, it is starting from the home. Take a good footstep that you know your child can follow. Let your child be your role model. If you are taking a bad part of it, know your child will take the same thing. So let's go back to our mother. Our mother should always be a good role model to their children. Everything is not about school. Everything is not about school. Training has to come. You see, moral needs to come from home. He said moral used to come from home. That is it. You see, our mother, what impact does the mother bring to the life of the children? That is where you see some children that their lives are spoiled these days. It is because of their parents. It is because of their parents. How do you guide the child? What is the step? What step do you take to? Are you doing the same thing that made her copy that kind of thing to do the same thing? So we should be more careful about the steps we take, we parents out there. We should be more careful about the step we take, so our children won't follow. Our children would not follow the same step, because it is very important, because their acts, their brain are very sharp, intelligent. They are very intelligent, especially children of nowadays. They are very intelligent. They get influenced easily, especially the negative part. They get influenced with the negative part of life. So now let's look at if a mother constantly criticizes her own body. I am too fat, or I look aged. Okay, if a mother constantly criticizes her own body, I am too fat, or I look too old, the daughter learn to do the same thing. Okay, this is an instance. If a mother out there is saying, okay, I am too fat, and the child too is fat. I am too old, the child too is looking chubby. She will have that kind of thinking. She will have that kind of thing in her head, stigma in her head, that everyone that is fat looks chubby. I'm fat. I am categorized in this stage. I'm not categorized in this. You know, everyone out there, they say, okay, you see, fat people are this, fat people are that. Things you say inside the house, children, they put it in their brain. Anything you say, any step you take, anything you do, children put it in their brain. It is a stigma in their head. They will start making it as their norms, that okay, that is how it is, and that is how it's gonna be. There was a guy that told me, I can't get married to a fat lady. I asked him why. He told me that right from time my dad used to say fat women are this, fat women are that. Because of that stigma, right from his childhood, is already affecting him. What if his future wife is a fat person? What if his future wife is a fat person? Because of the stigma parents have actually installed in his head, he would always carry that kind of thing upstairs, and he would lose his future wife and marry wrong eventually. That is it. So we should be careful of what we say at home. We should be careful of what we say, because these are children. They stick to things that they know. Okay, my mother and my father are fighting. They'll carry that and they'll put it in their brain, and those kind of things will start growing, will start building in their head. We parents out there should be careful of what we say, what we do, and how we act at home. But if she sees her mother speaks confidently, embrace her flaws, and pursue her goals, she learns self-respect and courage from there. If parents out there are being courageous, they embrace their flaws and pursue their goals. That is when you see children say that this is what my mom do, I want to do the same thing. You see some children that say my mom is a lawyer and I want to be a lawyer too. It is because of they've seen their footstep, they've seen the good step of their parents. They said, I love this thing, I want to be like that. So if you are doing the bad side, you will see your child too want to do the bad side. So please, what you do, try to be a good role model for your child. Try to be a good role model for your child. What you say, the steps you take, how you encourage yourself, how you pursue your goal. Your parents, your children out there are looking forward to you, because you are their first role model before they can look after any other person out there. You are their first role model. So let's go. So mothers, your lifestyle is your daughter's first lesson. I said that earlier. Your lifestyle, what you do, is your daughter's first lesson. Show her what confidence looks like in how you handle challenges and how you treat others and how you value yourself first. If you make yourself happy first, your child will learn how to be happy. If you take yourself as your first priority, your child will learn how to take herself as a first priority. If you do things rightly at the right time, your child will know that these things are done at the right time. They say charity begins at home. How do you do things? What legacy do you leave down, do you lay down for your child? So quickly, we need to go on a short musical break. Before we go on a short musical break, let's remember that raising confident daughters starts from the home. Confidence isn't inherited; it is nurtured. It is brought through love, example, and guidance. Let our listeners out there, if you want to engage in this, you want to share your experience, or you have something to say about this, after our short break, you can call in on 081 69 50 27 40. I call again 081 69 502 740, and don't forget to follow us on our various social media handle: Instagram at Overtunes, Facebook at Overtunes, X at Overtunes NG, and TikTok Overtunes TV, YouTube Overtunes Radio. We'll be right back. Let's go on a short break. Okay. Welcome back to your program. Oh, you're still tuned to Overture Radio. Yeah, it's Women World on Overture Radio. Every Monday we do Women's World. So our topic for today was raising confident daughter in digital world. For those that are just joining, thanks for joining. Our topic for today is raising confident daughter in a digital world. We've said the reality of the digital age. We talked about comparing themselves with celebrities, influencers on social media, and we talked about encouraging inner strength and value. How parents encourage their children on what to do and what not to do. Okay, we are having. Okay. We said about encouraging inner strength. We said about the role of mother as a role model. How does the parents how do they place themselves to their children to learn more, because children, they say charity begins at home. Children see their parents as their first role model. And now I would love to hear from my listeners. How do you help your daughter say okay, we're having a call from one of our listeners. Okay, let's try to pick the call. Let's pick the call and hear what she's trying to say. Okay, I think. Okay, sorry. Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ibukun.
Oh,
How
good
are you
morning,
doing?
fine. Where are you calling
Happy
from?
New Week.
Thank you, Ma. Where are you calling from, Ma?
I'm coming from Ogun State. My name is
Okay.
Temitope.
What is your name, Ma?
My name is Temitope.
Can you please leave where that place is noisy?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
We want to have to be listening to you for a while now. I just
Okay.
want to have to the things you said this morning.
Okay, okay.
I remember my mother-in-law used to say something to me that if you give your child all the education in this world, if you like send the child to Cambridge, Harvard University, if you did not give that child a moral, it's as good as you've not given the child anything.
Okay.
Because the moral is very, very important. And these are a girl child, and they are a reflection of who we are. Because I've seen, even my girls, I've seen most girls be like, I want to be like my mom. Even my own daughter used to say such to me that, Mommy, I want to be like you. Mommy, I want to be. So it's what they see you do
They will
that
do.
they want to repeat the same. They want to take your footstep.
Yes.
If you're encouraging them to lie, if you're encouraging them, if they see that you're the type that lie, you're the type that pick your husband's money and hide it or something, I mean, do something crazy around them, they will feel, even if you're telling them it's something wrong, they will feel like, as long as my mommy is doing it, I should be her doing it.
Meaning it is the right thing.
So to them, they just feel, yes, they feel it's the right thing to do. So our girls are a reflection of who we are, and whatever they are learning from us, they grow with it. They go to their husband's house with it, and you will even be surprised that they are not even picking. You will be surprised of you that they pick. Just best for us to do. And
Okay, I think Mrs. Temitope is having a network issue. Are you there, Ma?
yes, I'm with you now.
Okay, thank you so much for that short
Hello.
insight. Yeah, I'm here with you, Mrs. Temitope.
Okay.
Okay, have
Okay.
you noticed any effect of social media on your child's self-esteem?
Uh, you see, this social media is doing a lot on our children. It's doing a lot. I
Positive or
watched a video
negative?
of one guy. I watched a podcast
Okay,
of a guy
okay,
that said, I think Edgar, what was the name of that guy? I can't remember. He
okay,
said something about his mom seeing Brother Shaggy's video because the guy was in the same class with Brother Shaggy and co.
okay.
And all they are all doing well, and he is not doing well. So the mother said, didn't you see what your mates are doing? Shabi, this Shaggy, you and Kiniko, you're in the same class. And the guy fell into depression.
Hmm.
The guy fell into depression and to think that, okay, so I am not doing well for myself. This person is my age mate. Age mate, Milo today be stuck in one place. So this social media thing is everybody, not everybody go do skits, we go blue now. It works for Brother Shaggy. Doesn't mean that it's going to work for the child.
Yes.
And the mother didn't know that the effect of that thing that she said to her son.
Has affected
And the
the
guy
child.
fell into depression.
So what parents do the most is what is your part in your child's life? Either you are affecting your child positively or negatively. You don't have to correct your child. in the way you see
Compare them
things.
to another
Yes, another,
children.
yes,
Yes,
that is
because
it.
of money in the first in the class, you also have to bring first up. You put unnecessary pressure on them.
On
And
them.
when they go on social media, like that guy who wants to go on social media now, want to be like, he will not even look at him trying or anything. He will just be like, I'm not doing well. For him to have fell into depression, what's the role like
That is it.
bóyá kò lè dá fún mi àbí mọ́mì mi ti wò pé mo ò lè jẹ́yàn.
And if he's having that kind
So
of
this
stigma in his head, it will affect him when he
yeah,
gets older.
to affect him. So I just feel there's a lot of pressure around already. You see somebody like all this guy Pella that at a young age doing well on social media, and you see 35 years old still struggling with life. Does not mean they are not doing any. They are not doing. They are not doing anything for themselves. But be ayesheba one.
Yes.
And not be everybody go make money through social media now. So that's just we should not just put unnecessary pressure on ourselves and even our children.
Okay, ma. Mrs. Temitope, in your own opinion, do you think social media is doing more harmful than good?
It's doing good and at the same time doing a lot of harm. It's just how it's how you decided to take it.
Okay.
Because you see some children now. This social media space now. If you go on Instagram, you can type anything. I think Instagram even have that restriction. Like if you're not 18, you can't join or something.
Yes.
But you see this TikTok, You see this TikTok. I saw my daughter saved because my daughter is not using phone. She saved one of our classmates' number on my phone. And automatically, TikTok will suggest people that are on your contact list as friends for you.
Yes.
The girl is already on TikTok, dancing, doing all this. And I'll be like, shame on me, like I used to ask my daughter, because I don't know the girl. Like, did your mother know that you're on TikTok already? Because we have a lot of things that children are not even supposed to be exposed to on this TikTok already. And because my daughter is 12, okay, let me say the girl is 13. Okay, at was 14.
Okay.
Tuti were exposed to see dancing, different kind of dance on TikTok. Dancing, kineko. When at 14, if they ask you, Ibukun, that where were you at 14? So because you see all this and everybody is just exposed to and yes, Elomi Omari, you see some I think on LinkedIn there's this page I came across to enlighten enlighten our parents. But how many people are looking at?
Yes.
Just want to see crazy content. Everybody just want to do something stupid. So it's
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Temitope. You've really given a lot of things.
You're welcome.
A lot of things. Thank you for listening to us. I know you've been there. You've been listening to our program since. Thank you so much. And don't forget to follow us on our various social media handles. So Instagram at Overt News.
Following you guys already.
That's so good to hear. That's so good to hear. Thank you. Okay. That's a good one to hear from our listeners that just called in. Thank you so much, Mrs. Temitope. So let's take some reactions from our comments, our listeners' comments. Okay, my daughter. This is from Okpeyemi. Okay, this is from Okpeyemi. My daughter is just 12 and she's already obsessed with social media. She takes too many selfies and always compares herself with her friends online. I am worried it is affecting her confidence. Thank you so much, Okpeyemi, for sharing that. What you are noticing is very common these days. It is rampant, like what Mrs. Temitope said. Like it is affecting children nowadays. At a age of 12 years old of your child, children are still discovering who they are. At the age of 10, 12, 13, 14, children are still discovering who they are. That is where I expect the parents should come in to guide the children. That is where I expect the parents should come in to guide the children. Try to spend more time talking to her about what she likes and what makes her special beyond her look. You can also limit screen time gently. For example, encourage her, no phone. That is the rules and regulation for today. No phone for today, no phone for tomorrow. If you don't do the necessity, if you don't do the necessary tasks I have given to you, there is no phone. What are the things you do on social media? Build more conversation with your child. That is what I feel you can do, Mrs. Okpeyemi. That's what I feel you can do. Just bring a good example for her. Rules and regulations should be in the house. There is no phone today. Do some tasks I give to you. Do this, do that. You must be second. You must be first position in your class today. If you don't get that first position today, in this term, you are not. You are restricted from phone. You are restricted. That is how she would feel like, okay, I need to work more on my education part. I need to work more on this. I need to restrict myself from online. Okay, we'll soon round up today's program. There are a lot of comments. Let me check one more comment before we go on, before we go off today. Okay, this is from Lagde. Okay, Lagde from Lagos. Okay, I am raising a 6-year-old girl. Okay, what is the best age to start teaching her about confidence and self-esteem, self-worth? Okay, this is from, okay, I am raising a 6-year-old girl. This is from Lide. She's from Lagos. She said, I am raising a 6-year-old girl. What is the best age to start teaching her about confidence and self-worth? The earlier, the better, Mrs. Lide. The earlier, the better. Even from age 3 or 4, you can start with small thing. You can start with small thing. Praise her, encourage her for trying, not just succeeding. You are trying your best. I love your passion. I love this. Encourage her, encourage him. Let her make the little choice, like picking her outfits by herself. Why do you pick these outfits? Do you think because it is exposing your body? Do you think it is closing up your body? That is why you are picking up this outfit. Why are you picking it? Know the reasons why she's picking, choosing some opinions for herself. Know the reasons and educate her, guide her. Okay, if she's picking outfit that is off shoulder, why? You don't have to pick this because this will be exposing your body. You've not gotten to that stage. You don't have to be exposed. Who are you exposing your body for? Okay, my child, don't expose your body. Cover your body. Pick this best outfit. This is better. Don't you compare this with this. This will be the best for you. And confidence grows from independence and love combined. If you show independence, you feel like yes, you can do this by yourself. You can do this by showing more love to that child. I feel that would be much better. So today, as we wrap up today's episode, let's remember raising confident daughter isn't just about protecting them from the world. It is about preparing them for it. When a girl knows her worth, she becomes unstoppable. Thank you again, my listeners out there, for listening to Women's World on Hoverty Radio. I'm Ibukun Oshodikbe. Join me again next week, Monday, for another inspiring discussion.